So today I just want to briefly give you some information about homeschooling. I know there's it's very sought after right now. So I want to just take a moment and give you some quick bullet points. I don't want this to be a super long video. Just some things to help you if you're thinking about getting started or you're just interested in researching and it might be something that you're not quite ready for and it's on the back burner. Whatever you decide, that's totally up to you and your family. I just wanted to give you some bullet points of things I wish I had known when I got started. I am going to just tell you a brief little intro to this. So back of November 2022, we decided to take our daughter out of second grade and start homeschooling her. So with that being said, I do have a note right here, so I'm going to kind of go off of this so I don't go off on tangents and that this video is not too long. So in order to start, you need to look at the laws, and where you find the laws is slda.org, and that gives you the laws for your state. I'm not a lawyer, I don't give legal advice. That is where you go and do research on your state to find out what the laws are for your state. So knowing this will help you go into the next steps. The next steps are, there are options. There are usually 3 options. I heard something about 4 options, but I only know of 3. There's 3 options to choose from when homeschooling. So after you know your laws, it'll explain to you these 3 options as well. And that's something that you have to choose from. One is through your district where they would give you curriculum. And I think the second is, I'm gonna have you look those up, the options, because I really don't wanna get too much into that. That's something that you definitely need to do your research on and know, and those laws will help you make that decision. After knowing your laws, after knowing what option you're gonna go with, it's time to figure out the style of homeschool that you want for your family. And there's so many styles, but this is important because this will help you figure out what curriculum will work best for you. So I'm gonna give you a couple of ones to jot down and research. This is the fun part. This lets you know, even for yourself. So if you're creative or if you're just a factual person, or if you don't like any type of curriculum, this will definitely help you learn about what would work for your kiddos. And nobody knows them like you. So there is unschooling, Charlotte Mason, classical education, deschooling, Montessori, online, eclectic, unit study, and I am sure that there's even more than that, but that's just a couple to go with. A very popular one that I know you've probably heard of is Montessori, and another is the Charlotte Mason approach. So those are very popular. Definitely 2 that you might want to look into, but all of them definitely look into and just figure out which will work best for your kiddos. Then it's time to order curriculum. And this is the part where you get to look at all these fabulous curriculums, and it can be overwhelming, but that's where you do the research and you look and you figure out what you think will work best for your kids. And the truth of that is there is a lot of trial and error in finding the right curriculum. When back in 2020, when my daughter was gonna start kindergarten, I had bought this curriculum and I was super excited about it. And in the state I lived in, kindergarten was not mandatory. You had the option if you wanted to do kindergarten or not. And I just figured she would have went into kindergarten, but everything was shut down. So let me just do it myself. So I did. And this curriculum was so overwhelming to me. It was a lot of pulling of cards, and I felt like this was for kindergarten. It just blew my mind, very overwhelming to me, and I felt like I was mimicking what I knew about school. So we were there for like 4 hours for our kindergarten, and that's not how it should be. In another video, I'll let you know about like time frames and stuff like that, which gives you a lot of room with homeschooling. But just this story to give you a glimpse of like, that was not the curriculum for me. And it just didn't fit. Now, I like a open and go curriculum. I'll be making a video of what curriculum I use, and that doesn't mean that it'll work for you. It's just what works for me and my family. So I will be doing a video on that. But I just wanted to give you these little snippets of where to start. It's also okay that if curriculum is too much money, I totally understand that. Box curriculum can be a lot. And there are so many great options, whether you're printing worksheets, whether you're using a workbook, like bookstores sell them, and they're usually about $10. They have great curriculum inside of them. So don't be fooled that you need to purchase these big boxes, big box curriculums, because you don't. There are other options that are great as well. So I'll show you some of that. If you're not following me on Facebook and Instagram, there will be quick snippets over there with links. I'll do some links down in the description box too, but there will be like quick little videos just showing like free curriculum, low cost curriculum. So I'll put my handles down below as well, so you can follow me over there just to get those quick links when needed. But don't be scared about cost, because there really is other options. And if you need to print worksheets, like I said, that is a great option as well. That gives you a lot of control of what they're learning. And yeah, so there's a lot of options here. But this is just to get you started in your homeschool journey. And the other thing I want to just say quickly is, oftentimes when I listen to homeschool videos, I hear them say like, just let the day take you. That is great if that's your personality, but I don't know too many people's personality that like they can just sit back and let the day take them, because that can take me all to night and we didn't get any school done. So something that I have to do is schedule, and I do suggest scheduling. Now, homeschool isn't gonna mimic a schedule like public school. You're not going to have like 9 to 9:45 language arts. That's not how that should be. But I like to have a start time. So like in my homeschool, we start at 9:30. And it doesn't mean we're in the house at 9:30 doing school. We could be at a playground doing our schoolwork and then going to the playground. Like we can have went for a walk and done a picnic and done school there, but 9:30, wherever I am, I like to be doing school. And plus it gives us the afternoon to play, it lets us wake up, it gives us a lot of free time. So I suggest planning. And even when you have it planned, know that there are gonna be wrenches in your day, and that's okay. So I hope this helps a little bit. Feel free to leave comments below, or if you go over on my Facebook or Instagram, you can leave comments or questions there, and I will get to them as soon as I can. I thank you all for watching, and welcome to Shine Through, where you make me shine through, and I hope I make you shine through as well. Bye guys.